The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985, installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and service.
It's time for another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's sponsors include All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Country Financial representatives Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Dear Wester Grain, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank, Griggsville, Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held, Hendricker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, L. Grady Realty, Main Street Repair, Mount Sterling Implement, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt, Prairie Land FS, the Ray Insurance Agency, Renee's Place, A Rustic Garden, Scranton Heating and Cooling, and York Tire. Now we'll join the broadcast on BCHornetSports.com, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Good evening, everyone. We're starting all over again because I did not put the start button on our MixLR broadcast, so people would be able to listen to us on their cell phone and not do the YouTube thing. Nick got a big chuckle out of that. But we're on the air back again with you. Again, you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling in Mount Sterling. They'll install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment, service all geothermals, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, and ductless mini split systems. Call the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626 or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. I'll go over the starting lineups again with you, brought to you by B&N Trucking. They're locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business. If you need something hauled or want to be part of their team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking. That'll be 289-3555. And so for Brown County on offense, it'll be Ethan Howell at quarterback, Brody Woodward and Ezra Keokum, both sophomores at running back. Your fullback will be Briar Linover, a junior. Your left end will be Ethan Laney, a sophomore. Left tackle, Riley Roan, a junior. Left guard, Mason Henry, a sophomore. Center, Marcus Perry, a sophomore. Right guard, Jacob Lanning, a sophomore. Right tackle, Logan Wilson, a sophomore. And Gabe Blakely at the end position. And I'm going to kind of do a freelance here on Central. At the quarterback position, we see Devin Salter. Devin Salter will be the quarterback as they're lining up here. The fullback will be Ross Riley. Ross Riley will be the fullback. So he'll be at the fullback position. That'll be Ross Riley. Two wings will be, let's see, that's number 9 and number 6. Number 6 will be Dominic Williams, the sophomore. And number 9 will be Garrett Williams, the sophomore, at the running back positions. And like I said, I'll try to get everybody that I can here while they're warming up, and excuse the fumbling, but that's all we have. The center, I can tell you the center is Owen Roth. Owen Roth is a freshman starting in the middle of that line, number 50. And we'll keep going here to see who else is out there. Your left guard will be, I believe that's 53. I'm going to say Trenton Orr, a sophomore, will be one of the left guard. Your left tackle, I believe, is 66. That'll be Keaton Dickhoot. Keaton Dickhoot, a sophomore. And your end will be, I'm thinking that's a 3-0. That'll be Cooper Nesty. Niesti. I am not pronouncing that right. I'm sure that my Central folks will straighten me out. He'll be at tight end position. The other tight end will be Hunter Lauterbach, a freshman, and trying to look to see who else I might see out here as a starter. 77 is at the left guard. That'll be Dylan Dickhoot. He's a sophomore. And next to him in the guard position, or tackle position, will be Caleb Post. And so here's what it looks like for Central as I see it. Quarterback will be Devin Salter at quarterback. Your running back will be Ross Riley at fullback. Your two halfbacks will be Dominic Williams, the sophomore, and Garrett Williams, the sophomore. On your offensive line, I'm just going to give you the offensive line. Owen Roth, I know, is your center. Trent Knorr, Caleb Post, Keaton Dickhoot, and Dylan Dickhoot. And your ends are Cooper Nesty and Hunter Lauterbach. And so that is your B&N Trucking starting lineups for the Central Panthers. As best we can see it, they may change it up on us. I see different jerseys out there, so we may have totally messed up on things, Chuck, but we'll see. It looks like they pretty much used the same guys out there. But that's what we're going to give as a starting lineup for tonight's contest. Let's talk about your Henry Automotive keys to the game, brought to you by our friends Doug and Darren Henry at Henry Automotive, giving dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. That's Henry Automotive, 773-9066. And the reason why you're hearing some of this twice is Nick made us live on YouTube, and I forgot to make us live on the other. And my wife's saying you can bring the volume up on YouTube. Nick, my wife says we can bring the volume up on YouTube. The mix is good. She says just bring up the volume. Okay, that sounds great. Getting the feedback, we like seeing that. Thanks for Lisa out there tuning us in. She keeps me straight all the time. We're thankful for that. And Chuck, we're going to take another quick, keys to the game. That's what we were doing before we got that message. Keys to the game. Number 1, cut down on the penalties.
Yep.
Number 2, cut down on fumbles and interceptions. Number 3, wrap those tackles. Make those tackles, wrap them, stop them, and let somebody else knock the ball loose, gang tackle, whatever you need to do. But somebody needs to take the initiative to wrap the tackle. And then one thing I will tell you on the defensive ends need to stay home. Outside linebackers need to stay home, because when you don't stay home, Central will take advantage of that and will scoot around the outside, and they'll be gone before you know it. I know one of the keys is I was a defensive end in a 5-2 defense, and I got chewed out if I let somebody around the outside of me on in.
Yeah.
My only job, as Coach used to say, your only job is to make sure everything goes inside of you. Why do they say that? Because if you turn them in, there's help. The linebackers, the defensive linemen are coming to help you at that point. Once you get outside, you have no help.
Yeah, back when we were playing, they had a lot of teams run the option. I played defensive end also. It made my day to crunch on the quarterback every time, make him pitch that ball.
And I'm sure you were told the same thing. You hit him whether he's got the ball or not. And you let him know that you're there. That's why a lot of teams don't run the option anymore, is because the quarterback's going to get hit, whether he feeds the ball off or not. That just makes him feed the ball faster, usually. So that is the keys to the game right now. We'll take another quick station break before the ball game starts. This is BCHornetsports.com and the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show.
Just like that, the kids are back in school, the summer's over, and we're back to doing homework in the evenings with our wonderful children. Nothing makes this scenario more magical than having a reliable internet connection to get all the homework complete, followed by everyone off to bats in bed. So after that dream is over and the kids are finally doing their homework, make sure you have a strong internet connection. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799.
At Prairieland FS, we don't push products, we push limits. And our crop specialists are your connection to 4 of the must-trust brands in ag: FS Envision, FS High Soy, DeKalb, and Asgrow. They're also trained experts who can help you choose the perfect seed for your soil, budget, and growing conditions. Add it all up, and you have access to a partner who can help you achieve bigger yields than ever. Contact your Prairieland FS crop specialist today to ensure you have the best seed portfolio for your operation.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
Helena of Mount Sterling is a proud sponsor of this broadcast of Brown County Hornet Sports. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, contact Matt Held and the professionals at Helena. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-653-0465. That's 217-653-0465 for Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Steve Surratt with the broadcast. The ball kicked off, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 25. Sorry, we were helping our young man with the video, and then Nick showed back up, so we didn't need to be there. So with that, we've got the 50-line camera out there showing 3. Central will take over first and 10 from their own 35-yard line. And there was a legal procedure on Brown County. And so that was for kicking the ball out of bounds, wasn't it, Chuck?
Yeah, I believe so.
And so with that, it'll be first and 10 for Central from the 35-yard line. It should be. It is Riley, Dominic Williams, Garrett Williams, with Riley at the fullback position, Salter under center. Man in motion is Williams. That'll be Garrett. And I'm probably just going to call the Williams boys by their first name so that I'm not getting those mixed up. And he got about a 1-yard gain on that, so it'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 36 for Central. Little play off tackle. We'll get everything set here as we go. And got a nice view out there. I'm looking at the end zone camera here on a big TV. Salter under center. Garrett and Dominic in the backfield. Dominic closest to me. New fullback. His ball around the outside. That'll be Dominic Williams. And a flag on the play as he goes out of bounds at going to be about a yard gain out there. Initially a yard gain. Let's see what happens here. See what the penalty is. Face mask on Brown County. It's going to be from the point of the face mask. And so that'll be a first down, I believe, unless it's just a 5-yard. It's a 5-yarder. So a gain of 1 on the play, and then a 5-yard penalty for the face mask for the Brown County Hornets. Central will have the ball second and about 2 from the 43-yard line. Dominic near side, Garrett far side, fullback.
35.
35 looks like it is Avery Lemasek. And he carries the ball up the middle, but he's not going to get anything. We'll see if they mark forward progress. They're due. They're going to give him a yard on that, Chuck. And it's going to be 3rd down and 1. See if I can get that. Lemansky, I think is how that's pronounced. And I'm sorry for butchering the name. Salter, the quarterback. Didn't know who the starters were beforehand, and I actually didn't look at some of the lines. Lemansky at the fullback position. Man in motion is Garrett. And up the middle again, and he's still fighting forward. He's going to fight forward and get the first down. We're going to get him 2 yards on that, Chuck. And it's going to get the ball out to the Central 42-yard lines where they're going to end up marking a 2-yard gain on a second effort there by Lemansky. Salter, the quarterback. Riley back in at the fullback position. Dominic near me. Garrett away from me. Garrett. Man in motion is Dominic. He's got the ball around the left-hand side. He's got some good running room, but he's going to get about 3 yards on that play. Call it 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 as they get across the 50 down to the Brown County 49-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Central Panthers. Beautiful, warm night for football, I should say.
Yeah,
it's been warm and sticky all day. I mowed the yard and thought I was going to roast. Lemansky back at the fullback position. Dominic in motion. Hands the ball off to Dominic, off tackle on the left-hand side. He's going to get about a yard on that. It's going to be 3rd and 5 from the 48. 3rd and 5 from the 48 for the Central Panthers. A little better defense by Brown County. They've already had a penalty for kicking the ball out of bounds and a penalty for face mask in this ball game. Some of the key players on the Brown County side of the football out there, outside the linebacker. I'm looking at names and not seeing who I'm looking for. Salter up underneath. Lemansky at the fullback. In motion is Dominic. Dominic around the left-hand side. Out. Ball. By a over. He just makes it by a over. He just makes it by a over. He just makes it by a over. With first, and it'll be first, and it'll be first, and it'll be 1st and 10 Central. Central's rolling with 6:22 left here in the first quarter. No score on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Look, defensive end our side would be 33, Dominic Stinson.
That's correct. You're absolutely right there. Gabe Blakely playing tackle position right next to him. Salter under center. Riley back in at the fullback position. In motion is Garrett. Hands the ball to Riley straight ahead. He's going to get maybe 1 yard on that play, and it'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 for the Central Panthers with 6:10 left here in the first quarter. JV football action for you. And It'll be now 2nd and 9. Hope you like the camera angle we're giving you. Nice job there by Marshall on the cameras for us. And it'll be Lemansky at fullback. He's going to take it across the left-hand side. He's got about 5 yards on that play. Let's see where they end up marking it. I'm going to give him 5 on that, Chuck, and it's going to be 3rd down, and I'm going to call it a short 4 or a long 4. 3rd down and 4 for Central. Starting to get to know the Central ball players. Salter, the quarterback. Then we have Dominic Williams. We have Garrett Williams, and the fullbacks have been a switch between Lemansky and between Riley. Lemansky in there now. Double wing formation for Central. Man in motion is Garrett. Back to pass is Salter, and overthrows his intended receiver, Dominic Williams. And it'll be 5:02 left here in the first quarter. No score on the Cass Communications scoreboard, and the first 4th down for Central, Chuck. And so it'll be 4th down and 4. 4th and 4. Well, are they going to go for it here? It looks like they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It looks like they're going to.
Ball sitting on the Brown County 36-yard line.
If they can hold them here, decent field position. Better than what it'd be if they tried to punt and drop one on the 1-yard line.
Carter Moss in the middle of that line playing nose guard. It looks like they're playing a 6-man front, 6-2-3 defense. Man in motion is Dominic. Salter back to pass. He's being pressured, and he gets pressured by Ethan Laney and Marcus Perry. Marcus Perry and Ethan Laney. And so that'll be a stoppage there with a loss of about, what, 3 on that, Chuck? 4. Loss of 4 yards.
Loss of 4.
Loss of 4 yards as he had nobody to pass the ball to. Good pressure from the Brown County line. And so Brown County will take over 1st and 10, and it'll be Ethan Howell at the quarterback position. Woodward, and Keokum, the halfbacks, and Linover at your fullback position. Double wing formation for Brown County. Ball handed up the middle, and that's going to be Linover. Briar Linover, he's going to get about 2 yards on that. We're going to call it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for Brown County from their own 42-yard line. Somebody saying, how do I get the video? You can go to bchornetsports.com. On the website, click on the one that has a YouTube video, or you can go to BC Hornet Sports on YouTube and click the live feed. It's really easy. YouTube, a ball loose, and Brown County's going to recover their own fumble, but they're going to lose 3 yards on that play. And who was the running back on that? Linover carrying the ball. He lost 3 yards, and fortunate we didn't lose the fumble. But you can go to YouTube, go to BC Hornet Sports. Hornet is singular, sports, plural. And you'll find our live feed there. Under center is Howell. Double wing formation. Back to pass is Howell looking downfield. He's looking for Keokum downfield, or Woodward, and he makes the catch at the 35, and he's going to be knocked down at the 31-yard line. And so let's see. My math is correct there, Chuck. That's 11 plus 19, 30-yard pass play. Howell to Woodward on the play. And so it'll be 1st and 10 Brown County in Central territory from the Central 31-yard line. Central looks like in a 5-3 defense, a 5-3-3. Howell under center, man in motion is Woodward, given to the fullback, Linover. He fumbles the ball again, and this time it's going to be recovered by Central. And on the recovery for Central is Josh Alford. Josh Alford makes the fumble recovery, and it'll be 1st and 10 Central from the 30. He gained 1 before he lost that ball, and then it got it stripped out, and that's twice that they've stripped the ball out from him, Chuck.
Yeah, they need to hang on to that ball.
again, Central's wrapping up, and then people are coming in and knocking the ball out, just like what we were talking about. And Salter under center, double wing formation. Both Williams boys in there. Man in motion is Dominic, and it's given up the middle to Riley, and he's going to get about 3 on the play. Move the ball up to the Central 33-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7. Hoping that we get comfortable here in a minute with the broadcast and everything going. I'm looking at the view that you would see at home from the end zone camera, and it's pretty sharp. I kind of like that. Chuck, did you notice that down here on the end? This is the live feed on this TV in here.
Yeah, I've been watching that.
Salter under center. Man in motion is Dominic. They hand the ball around to him, the left-hand side. He gets around the end. He's got some running room. He's going to get the first down plus 1. And so he's going to get 8 yards on, or no, call it 7, just over the 40. 7 yards on the line for Dominic Williams on the play. As he went in motion, and we talked about this pregame, can't get outside of the ends. The ends have to turn that play in. They got to get out there quicker. Linebacker's got to come up. Somebody's got to turn that play in to get help. 1st and 10 for Central from their own 40-yard line. 2:31 left here in the first quarter. No score on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And in the fullback position is Lemansky. And ball given around this end. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Yep, he gets across the 40 to the 42, a 2-yard gain on the play. 2-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for Central. And just a quarterback keeper. He had plenty of blockers out in front of him. I would have thought he would have got more yards than that, Chuck.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And so with that, Owen Roth, the center, sets everybody up. Salter under center. And Riley back at the fullback position. Dominic in motion. They give it to him around the left-hand side. Same play. They got good yardage on before. They're going to get it again. He's going to get 8+ on this as they tackle him just over the 50. He's going to be the 49-yard line. We're going to give him a total of 9 yards on that carry, and that's the exact same play, Chuck, that they got the last first down on.
Yeah, it was. They've got that one worked out pretty good.
They're handing that off to him while he's in motion, and so he's at full speed when he's getting, pretty close to full speed when he's getting the football.
Yeah, all he's got to do is turn up and go.
1st and 10 from the Brown County 49-yard line. Lemansky back there at the fullback position, double wing. Man in motion is Garrett. They're going to give it him around the right side. He's out around the corner, the 45, the 40, the 35, and steps out of bounds at, the 36-yard line. And so that would be a 13-yard gain. 13-yard gain, same play, different Williams, just the opposite direction there, Chuck.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
They've got that one worked out around both sides. There's nobody to turn them in.
Yep. Going to have to spread some things out here, make sure that we can turn that play back in sooner. 1st and 10 for Central at the Brown County 36-yard line. Riley back in at fullback. Also in now for them is Gavin Graves. Riley gets the ball, and he's going to lose 2 yards on that. It'll be 2nd down and 12. 2nd and 12 as he couldn't get anything on that. Graves, a freshman, 5'7", 135-pound freshman in at the halfback position. Back in is Lemansky at the fullback position. So you've got Graves, Lemansky, and I'll see who the other back is. Garrett Williams. Double wing formation. Salter under center. Man in motion was the new man Graves, and he whistle blown illegal procedure on Central. Illegal procedure. And so that'll make it 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15 from the Brown County 42. 2nd and 15 from the Brown County 42. Central taking their time getting the play ready. Roth brings them to the line. Salter under center. Riley at the fullback. And you still have Graves and Garrett Williams. It's given to Riley off tackle on the right-hand side, and he's brought down by Trevin Volk, but not before he gets a good gain there. It was 2nd and 15, gets 5 on that, going to be 3rd and 10, and that's the end of the first quarter. Cass Communication scoreboard says Central nothing, Brown County nothing. As we head to the second quarter, we'll be back after these messages.
It's Sarah Hoots here with AADM Dance Studio in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. The new season registration begins August 7th from 5 to 7 at the studio. 210 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. 217-473-3970 or visit us on Facebook at All About Dance and More.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours, so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call your local Country Financial representatives, Jacob Giesler and Larry Grady, today at 217-773-3591 to talk about how we can ensure that the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own, no matter what it looks like.
Steve Surratt and Chuck Northcutt back with you, and Mason Gallagher running our video, doing a great job on YouTube. Chuck, you talked about time of possession in that first quarter. What was that like?
Camp Boyne had the ball for 8 minutes and 56 seconds out of 10 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Completely dominated it.
And they've changed quarterbacks on us on this.
33.
And ball carrier was Graves around the left-hand side. He's going to lose a couple of yards. In at quarterback position was Isaac Ginnenbacher. Isaac Ginnenbacher, a 6-foot, 160-pound freshman, and he's going to stay in at quarterback. Ginnenbacher in. Dominic Williams comes back in with Garrett Williams and Riley in the backfield. Out of the ball game goes Graves. New center also, or I should say the center is Cole Precht. Ball handed off, no. Fake handoff, looking to roll to the right side, looking to throw, and it's knocked down. Knocked down by Brown County by Colby Ward out there playing the ball. And so it'll be Brown County's first down on that. It'll be 1st and 10. Brown County, as Central tried to pass to get the first down. And so with that, Brown County takes over 1st and 10. Ethan Howell at the quarterback position. Backfield of Keokum and Woodward. Fullback is Linover. Given to Linover up the middle. He's got both hands on the ball. And he's going to get out across to the 41. We're going to give him 4 yards on that. And it's going to be 2nd and a short 6. 2nd and a short 6. Had both hands on her that time, Chuck.
Yeah, they kept both hands on it, and they've switched into probably my favorite offense that I've ever seen is the wishbone.
And Brown County's run more wishbone this year than I've seen them run in the past. Wishbone formation again. Keokum, Woodward, and Linover. Ball given to Linover again. He's going to get some good yards. He's going to get another 4 yards, and it's going to make it 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for Brown County from their own, just short. They're marking it at the 46-yard line. And we got a great view up here. Mike Hindeker, I want to say thank you to you for building our little platform that we have back here. I love this. If we could just chop the center post out, we'd be in good shape. Ball handed to Linover again. He's fighting forward, and I don't think he's going to get it from my viewpoint here, and there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. It's going to be close to the first down. They're marking it just over the 47-yard line. about a foot over that yard line. The officials are talking. Let's see what the flag is, see if we're going to do that down again. And they talk it over. Going to be from the point of the foul of the hold, I believe. Holding, yep. And that's usually what it is when it's in the center of things there. When you see that, the only other thing it can be is a face mask. And most of the time it's not a face mask. Brown County's going to have to back up as they try to decide whether they're going to make it which would make it what, 4th and short, or redo 3rd and a 5-yard penalty. Defense did a good job. You got to flip a coin here, which would be better for you. They take a while for this. We could almost went to a commercial break and played a whole commercial in the time that's taken for them to take a look at this. So it's going to be 4th and a foot or 3rd and about 6. And they take the penalty, and it's going to be 3rd down. And it's actually closer to 8.
Second.
3rd and 8 as it goes from the point of the foul. 3rd and 8, the ball will be about a foot short of the 38-yard line. And so here we go. I don't like it when there's confusion and they're slow at making the play there. And so Marcus Perry brings him to the line. Howell under center. Man in motion is Woodward. Back to pass is Howell. He's looking down the right side. He's being pressured in the backfield, but he's moving forward and gets to the 45-yard line. He's going to get about 7 yards on that play when they mark this, and it's going to be second and 3. And I thought that we were further down on downs than that, so I was wrong.
That's what I thought too.
Apparently they gave him the first down and then took it back. That's the only thing I can say there, Chuck. Howell under center, wishbone formation. Ball handed to Linover. He's going to get close to the first down. He's going to get about 3 of the 4 that they need. He's going to be just about less than a yard short of the first down. And they're saying it's a first down. I don't know about anybody else's view up here of mine, but I don't see any way in the world that was a first down. I think Brown County got a gift there. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Brown County 48-yard line. Woodward in motion. Back to pass as Howell looks downfield, down the middle of the field. That's Blakely open and can't make the catch, just a little bit too far. And he needed to keep running for that football. He kind of was waiting for the football and should have just kept in stride. And so that'll make it 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 for Brown County.
He'd have kept in stride and caught that ball. That very well could have been a touchdown.
You're absolutely correct there. Howell comes back in with the play. Marcus Perry brings him to the line. Wishbone formation, Keokum, Woodward, and it'll be Volk in the backfield. Ball handed to Woodward. He's fighting his way forward. He's going to get the first down, or get yardage on that, not a first down. He's going to get 2 yards on that. It's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Brown County from the central 49-yard line now. 3rd and 8. And a nice run by Woodward there. Didn't look like he had an opening, Chuck, and finally opened up a little bit.
He dug her up through there.
The young man, O'Reilly from Central, has yellow shoes on, and I keep thinking there's a flag thrown someplace. Under center's Howell. Ball given to Volk up the middle. He's got running room. He's at the 35, 30, 25, 20, breaks loose, 15, Going to be brought down at the 12-yard line. Ball was on the 49. That's going to be a 37-yard run by Trevin Volk on the play. Quinn Saxer, I missed that.
That's what I thought.
Thank you for the spotter up here letting us know. Quinn Saxer.
Adam's good for something every now and then.
Yeah. And I guess I gave wrong earlier. I was thinking, I saw double ones. Apparently I need to clean my glasses.
No, he's down here.
Now what's going on with him? It'll be Howell under center. Saxer at the fullback position. Man in motions. Woodward given to Saxer to the right-hand side. He's at the 10. Going to be brought down at the 9. He's going to get 3 yards on that play, and it's going to be 2nd and 7. Young man the freshman, doing a good job running the football for Brown County.
2 carries, 40 yards. He's tough.
Kept the legs moving. I mean, that's the one thing that I will say when we're watching Friday night that Wyatt Fink does. He keeps the legs going. In fact, when they finally blow the whistle, he usually falls forward for about a yard.
Yeah.
And that's the key. Just keep the legs moving, because if somebody gives up, just like what we saw there, you can break loose. Keokum and Woodward now back Linover back at the fullback, given to him off the tackle. He gets down to about the 6-yard line. And I'm going to say he got about 2 on that, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Brown County Hornets down in Central Territory. 4:38 left here in the second quarter. No score on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Glad to see people are tuning in on MixLR and BCHornetsports.com, and I hope the people on YouTube are enjoying the feed that we have on YouTube out there. Got several people that are watching and looking at it. The ball's out of my view down the right-hand side. We'll see where they mark it. Ball was on the 7. And they're going to mark it down to the 5. So it's going to be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to be 4th and 3. 4th and 3. Chuck, could you just cut a hole right there in the end of that wall for me? That's the only thing. I keep, every time we're down in either side, I'm saying, run it left. I may have to get up out of my seat here. It's been pretty comfortable up here. Sneak in behind. See if I can keep Nick out of my way. Howell under center. Gives it straight ahead to Linover. He drops the ball again, and the ball's still loose. Let's see what they're going to do. I think they're going to call the ball dead, and they're going to say Central recovered the football, as Linover has his 3rd fumble of the ball game for the Brown County Hornets. 3:22 left here in the second quarter. No score on the Cass Communications scoreboard, and that was Brown County fumbling down at the 5-yard line. And so it'll be 1st and 10 Central from about the 5. Humid evening here for football. It seems like summer came back all at once. After last Friday night, we had just great weather. Ball under center, and the ball's fumbled by Central, and Brown County's going to recover it on the 1-yard line, and it looked like a problem with the transfer there between the quarterback and everyone else. And so Ginnenbacher, I believe, was the quarterback. And so it's going to be 1st and goal for Brown County from about the 1-yard line. Let's see if they can punch it in, hang on to the football this time. Woodward, Keokum, and Linover in the backfield, wishbone formation. Ball centered, given to Linover, and I think he broke the plane. Or are they going to call it just short? And he's going to be at the 1-foot line. We can't give him any gain on that. He's 2nd and goal. And I think one of the things Linover did there, he was expecting to be stopped.
Yeah.
And you need to
Lower the head and go.
And go, yes, absolutely. People move when you hit them.
Yeah, they do.
Howell under center, wishbone formation, and at a bad snap, and recovered by Linover. And now Brown County's going to have third down. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3 as they lost 2 yards on that play. And we'll give that loss to the quarterback, Chuck, as he fumbled the football. And so with that, there's going to be a timeout on the field. No score on the Cass Communication scoreboard. 2:22 left here in the second quarter. We'll be back after these messages. Okay.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone.
Brown County with the football, gives it to Woodward. Woodward scores on the play as he makes it in from the 3. As we're a little late getting back from that, sorry about that. And that's bad when you got the video because people on the video saw what was going on. And so Brown County leading 6-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. 6-0, 2:17 left here. And Chuck, that was a real short drive, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like
it was.
about 4 plays maybe? Or 3 plays?
I think we were 3 plays. We're on 3rd down when we got that.
Three plays in less than a minute. And so they're going to go for 2.
We had it exactly a minute to get it in there.
Howell under center. Man in motion is Woodward. Back to pass as Howell throws in the corner in the end zone. And incomplete. Intended receiver was Keokum on that. And so with 2:17 left here in the second quarter, it is Brown County 6 and Central nothing. We'll be back.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured in all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
Back with you. Chuck reminded me, Chuck Norcup keeping me straight. I didn't have the knobs up. But Chuck Northcutt and Marshall Gallagher running our YouTube. It is 6-0 Brown County over Central. Back deep for Central. It's a squib kick going to be taken by the up man Riley. He just falls on it, and it'll be 1st and 10 Central from their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10 Central from their own 39. And Chuck, other than the fumbles, Brown County's been moving the ball well.
Yeah, they've been moving well in possession time. It's pretty well even right now. We're within a minute of what Camp Point has.
So the second quarter goes to Brown County,
Yeah,
mostly
I would
with
say.
possession.
Well, possessions and, of course, the score right now. So
Riley, Williams, and Williams in the backfield, and it is Garrett in motion, given to Riley up the middle. He breaks loose, 45 out to about the 47-yard line. That'll be an 8-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 2. We give him one more. They marked that a little further ahead than I thought, Chuck, so give him 9 on that. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. I tell you what, right up the middle there, you've got that Cole Pruck there at the center position. He's a big boy.
yeah, he is.
And they're going to get the first down as he gets 2 yards. Riley gets 2 yards on the play. And that'll be it. It'll be 1st and 10 Central. Riley, Garrett, Dominic, double wing formation. It's going to be
Missed tackle right there.
Dominic, and he's going to get 8 yards on the play. That's absolutely right, Chuck. We missed a tackle on that. He's going to get 8 yards, and it's going to be a 2nd and 2 with 1:15 left here in the first quarter. I don't know if Central wants to use a timeout here, but it'd be a good time to use it. See if you could score before half. And it'll be Garrett on the left side. He's in motion. Ball handed to Garrett. Off tackle. He's cutting loose. One man to beat. And he's in for the touchdown. 42-yard touchdown for Garrett Williams. Off tackle. Again, got initially hit and kind of slowed up and then broke free. And the only man that he had to beat on the Brown County side was Hayden Howell. And he outsprinted Howell to the end zone. And so with 50 seconds left, it is Brown County 6 and Central 6 now. 50 seconds left, and they didn't need the timeout, Chuck. That's why they didn't take it. Double wing formation. And it's Garrett in motion, looking for him in the flat, throws it to him in the flat, and it's 2 points. It's Central 8 and Brown County 6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages.
The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Northcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you on the broadcast tonight. Marshall taking care of the YouTube and doing a great job. I see people are enjoying it. Love the comments out there that you're seeing. I hope the views are good for you and that we're doing a good job for you. I can tell you I can do a better job in the second half as we had a new person on the camera and just trying to get used to our new environment up here. Thanks to Mike Hendricker for building our little riser here. It's kind of nice. I'm telling Nick, the only thing I need is this pole gone, this divider.
Take the south end of the building out here,
too.
Yeah,
punch a hole in the ends, and I'd be completely satisfied. Kicking the ball off for Central will be Trenton Orr. He kicks the ball deep, and with that, on that, it's going to be Colby Wart. Colby Wart breaks loose. He's across the 40. He's a 45, breaks loose again. And fighting, broke loose again at the 50, 45, 40. Trying to make a move, a straight arm there. And he's finally going to get thrown out of bounds at the Central. Let's see where they mark that. I'm going to say the Central 27-yard line, Chuck.
Yeah, that's where it looks like to me.
And so it just about a 50-yard return there by Ward. He was almost down several times, but kept the feet going. I can't emphasize that enough.
Sure was not quitting.
Absolutely. Got slowed up, tried to use the straight arm, got a couple more yards with that, but just kept the feet moving. Keokum, Woodward, Lynn over there at the fullback, wishbone formation, Howell under center, 31 seconds left here. Quick pitch on the outside, that's Woodward. He drops the football, picks it back up. He's going to get a couple of yards. He turns the corner, he's going to get the first down and go out of bounds. Ball started at the 27-yard line, and it's going to make it all the way down to the 14. 13-yard gain on the play, as Woodward does a good job just keeping your composure, pick the football back up, and then figure out what you're going to do. Awesome job there.
Yes, it was.
And so with that, 22 seconds left, double wing formation this time. Same backs in. Man in motion is Woodward. Back to pass is Howell. Rolling right, throwing right. Down looking for the wide open. That was out of my view. Ezra Keokum down there. And for the touchdown, Keokum for the touchdown. And that makes the Cass Communication scoreboard with 16 seconds left here in the second quarter. Brown County 12 and Central 8. Brown County really needs to get this 2 extra points here.
How far was that, you think?
That was from the 27 to the end zone, 27-yard pass play. 14. And trying to get the ball across for Brown County on the play. Hayden Howell with the carry. And the conversion was not good. And so with that, it's Brown County 12 and Central 8. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Northcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you on the broadcast tonight on BCHornetsports.com. 16 seconds left here in the second quarter. And it's Brown County 12 and Central 8 on a 14-yard pass play from Howell to Keokum on that. And kicking off is Boylan, Colin Boylan for Brown County. Little squib kick up front, bounces off, and Brown County's going to recover. And Quinn Saxer on the recovery. Quinn Saxer makes a recovery. It bounced off of the front line guide. Now, Chuck, that's what you want to happen. You want that ball to bounce off.
Yeah.
And it did that, bounced off a yard, and there was Quinn Saxer to get that. So with 15 seconds left here in the first half, Brown County has the football at the Central 49-yard line. First and 10, Brown County. And so, nice little squib kick. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. We'll see what they've got in store. I'm sure they'll try to pass and get another score on, Chuck. They could run 2 or 3 pass plays here. Keokum's going to be split to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Man in motion is Woodward. Back to pass is Howell. Looking for Blakely downfield. The tall kid can't make it because of a nice deflection there by Isaac Ginbacher. He had double coverage on him, and unless the ball's way out in front, Chuck, you're not going to get the ball to him with him in double coverage. You've got to get it up there, and then all those athletes back there look like they could all jump. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Brown County with 9 seconds left here in the second quarter. Coming up will be Prairie Land FS halftime show, brought to you by our friends at Prairie Land FS. Double wing formation. And man in motion is Keokum. Ball handed to Woodward around the right side. He's got some running room, gets across the 45 and down to the 42-yard line, 7-yard gain, and that'll be the end of the second quarter. With that, the Cass Communication scoreboard says Brown County 12 and Central 8. Coming up is the Prairie Land FS halftime program. Prairie Land FS is a farmer-owned cooperative dedicated to providing all customers with the highest quality products and services. Your local Prairie Land FS, 104 West Railroad in Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-3911. We'll be back with the Prairie Land FS halftime show after this.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling, Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sale by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. Shop A Rustic Garden.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
Just like that, the kids are back in school, the summer's over, and we're back to doing homework in the evenings with our wonderful children. Nothing makes this scenario more magical than having a reliable internet connection to get all the homework complete, followed by everyone off to baths and bed. So after that dream is over and the kids are finally doing their homework, make sure you have a strong internet connection. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Norcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight bringing you YouTube video of this JV football game. Marshall's in charge of the camera views, and I think he's doing a great job over there, Chuck, from what everybody's saying. I'm getting all kinds of comments just on the play of the game, so that means the video is pretty good.
I think he's doing a good job.
If the guy talking would do a better job the second half, they'd really enjoy the ball game. But we're glad that we could bring you the broadcast tonight. We're at halftime, and it's Brown County 12 and Central 8 on that Cass Communication scoreboard. It's Prairie Land FS halftime show brought to you by our friends at Prairie Land FS at 104 West Railroad in Mount Sterling. Phone 217-773-3911. And Chuck, you got some stats over there for us?
Yeah, I do. I'll start out with Brown County and the rushing side of it. We had Woodward had 5 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown. Linover had 7 carries for 13 yards. Saxer had 2 for 40. He's her big carry man right now. And Howell had 2 carries for 5 yards. Passing, we had both of them, Howell to Keokum. 2 passes for 44 yards. He is 2 for 3 on the night as far as Howell goes.
Oh, two for 4 because he's 2 to Blakely that he's missed.
Okay.
Yep.
2 for 4. I missed one there.
Yep.
Didn't write it down.
Yep.
On the downside of it, we did have 3 penalties totaling 15 yards, but we had 5 first downs. Linover had 3 fumbles. Time of possession was 9:05. Total 85 yards rushing, 44 yards passing, for a total of 129 yards offensively.
Okay. And so with the central side of the football?
On the central side, we had Dominic Williams, 7 carries for 35 yards. Riley had 6 carries, and he's got 18 yards. Garrett Williams has 4 carries for 58 yards with a touchdown. Passing, they're 0 for 1. Both quarterbacks are Salter and Jennenbacher. Time of possession was 10 minutes and 55 seconds. They had 1 penalty for 5 yards, 6 first downs. And all they've had is rushing yards, 113 on the ground.
Okay, and who's their rushing leader? Was it Dominic?
Rushing leader, I would say, is actually Garrett Williams. He has 4 carries with 58 yards.
Oh, yeah, because he had another long one. He had some good carries out there. So the Williams boys doing a good job for Central out there. Good double threat. Riley's been at the fullback. And then that Lemansky also at fullback doing a good job. They switched quarterbacks up on us and switched over to Isaac Ginnenbacher at the quarterback. Started the ball game was Devin Salter, and I didn't see what might have happened to him. And so with that, We've just got a minute or so left here. The team, at least Brown County's back out warming up. We need to take a station break. You've been listening to the Prairie Land FS halftime show, brought to you by our friends at Prairie Land FS. Tell John and the boys down there how much you appreciate them sponsoring the broadcast. We'll be back after these messages.
At Prairie Land FS, we don't push products, we push limits. And our crop specialists are your connection to 4 of the must-trust brands in ag: FS Envision, FS High Soy, DeKalb, and Asgrow. They're also trained experts who can help you choose the perfect seed for your soil, budget, and growing conditions. Add it all up, and you have access to a partner who can help you achieve bigger yields than ever. Contact your Prairie Land FS crop specialist today to ensure you have the best seed portfolio for your operation. Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Norcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you on the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports on YouTube. That's YouTube/BC Hornet Sports. And you'll find us live there. You can watch us on your smart TV. If you've got something to throw it, cast it, like Chromecast, things like that, you can put it on your big TV. And I can tell you, just from what I have seen, we're watching on about a 24-incher up there, Chuck?
Yeah, it's got a good picture.
Yeah. And so based on what I'm seeing there, I can't imagine what it looked like on a 50 or 65 camera out there. So we're glad that hopefully some grandparents are watching or listening to the ball game. We want to thank our listeners on MixLR out there. We know that we have more video watchers than we have audio listeners in the ball game, and that's okay. That's why we bring it out there. There are times when we don't have video, like last Friday at Central. They didn't have any high-speed internet. This week we're at home for homecoming. We're working on a couple things. Number one, the ball game Friday night will be video on YouTube, along with that broadcast. We are trying to figure out how we can do the homecoming parade, Chuck. We'd like the video stream at least the homecoming parade.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And then Saturday, the junior high boys will be playing in the regional down at Pittsfield. We'll have that broadcast for you. Now, next week, I don't know yet whether we're doing Beardstown JV game at Beardstown or not. But if we do, it will simply be an audio broadcast. So with that, we're getting ready to start the second half here. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Norcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you on the broadcast tonight on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports and more. And folks, I'm seeing some of the view that we're getting, and it is pretty awesome. I'd be sitting at home. Onside or short kick by Central. That's going to be taken by Keokum at about the 38-yard line, and he gets out to the Brown County 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Brown County from their own 47-yard line. Good field position to start the second half, Chuck.
Yeah, and again, after initial contact, he just kept on digging, got a few more out of it.
And so that's been what I would call the key good thing for Brown County, and actually Central's done that too, keeping the feet going, even though you think you're going to be tackled. Wishbone formation for Brown County. Linover in that fullback position, Keokum and Woodward. Ball given to Woodward, second man through, on off tackle on the right-hand side. He's going to get across the 50 down to the 47-yard line. And from 47 to 47, 6-yard gain there, Chuck. And so it's going to be second and a long 4. Second and a long 4 for Brown County from the Central 47-yard line. 9:30 left here in the third quarter of play. Brown County leading 12-8. 12-8, that's what they went at halftime, leading, and now have the football. Other than coughing the football up about 3 times, Brown County has controlled the ball really well in this ball game.
Yeah.
And a ball pitched out to Woodward around the left side. He's at the 40 and down to the 37-yard line. And so that's going to be a 10-yard gain and a first down for Brown County. That would look like a quick pitch that he caught and cut back inside and got that yardage inside rather than going outside, Chuck.
Yeah, he did. He cut up and got some pretty good yardage out of there.
Quinn Saxer in the ball game. He's had a really good ball game running. I think he had about 40 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
And came in, made 2 really strong runs. And a wishbone formation with him in the fullback. And that's going to be given to Saxer to the left-hand side. He's got some running room. He's at the 25, hitting people and falls forward. They're going to mark that down to the 20-yard line. And a first down for Brown County, a 17-yard gain by Saxer. And the thing I noticed, Chuck, he hits the hole really fast.
Yeah, and he hits.
He's not stopping. He looked more like a pinball out there. He hits people and bounces off.
Yeah, and he's moving. He's keeping digging after the initial contact also.
First
They're
and
doing
10.
a good job tonight.
Brown County from the 20-yard line. Wishbone, Linover. But the ball's given to Woodward. He cuts back against the grain. He may get it down to the 5 and in for the touchdown. 20-yard touchdown for Woodward. Initially, the hole was on the right side, and then he veered back over to the left-hand side. He did what we call ran to daylight.
Yes,
and that's something you want to teach backs. You hit the initial hole, and then you run to daylight. And a nice run there, a 20-yard touchdown by Woodward on the play. And so the Cass Communications scoreboard reads Brown County 18 and Central 8 with 8:04 left here in the third quarter. Chuck, how long was that drive?
1 minute and 56 seconds.
All right. Al under center, given to Linover. He's going to get in clean. Nobody touched him into the end zone. He only falls down after he gets to the two-point conversion. Brown County 20 and Central 8 with 8:04 left here in the third quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Norcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you on the broadcast. BC Hornet Sports on YouTube and on the MixLR app, one at bchornetsports.com, or you can just go to bchornetsports.com and click on whether you want to listen or watch. Boylan kicks the ball. It's over the head of Lemansky, but he gets the ball and recovers. He's still running on the sidelines. Chuck, he went back to what, about the 10-yard line to get that ball?
Yeah, and he still got up to the 40.
30-yard return. It sailed over his head. He goes back. He did what Woodward did, kept his composure, pick up the football, and then regroup and figure out what you need to do. And so Central will start out with good field position. Let's call it the 39-yard line is where they're going to start. First and 10 from the 39. And so we'll see what happens here on this set of downs for Brown County. Still Ginnebacher under center. Double wing formation. And that's Garrett in motion, but it's given up to Riley. Give it to Riley up the middle. He's going to get about 4 yards on that. And it'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Riley Roan makes the tackle there, they said. So he comes out for a breather. Tonight would be really hard on the big guys.
Yeah, it would.
Ginnebacher under center. And it's Dominic in motion. It's still up the middle to the fullback, Lemansky. And he's going to get maybe a half a yard. I'm going to say no gain, Chuck. It's going to be 2nd or 3rd. And it's still over 5.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give him any yardage on that. So it'll be 3rd down. 7:01 left here in the 3rd quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Brown County leading 20-8 over Central. Ginnebacher under center. Man in motion is Garrett. Garrett gets the ball around the right side. He loses the football, and let's see who falls on it. I believe Quinn Saxer fell on that football. And it was Quinn Saxer with the recovery. That boy is all over the field tonight. And Brown County's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line as Central coughs up the football. And that's a couple of fumbles for them, isn't it, Chuck, on the night?
Yeah, they've had 2. Quarterback had 1 and this one here.
And so with that, it'll be 1st and 10 Brown County. Howell going back out there. That's Ethan, the quarterback, with the play from the sidelines. And here they go. Keokum, Woodward, and Linover. Double wing formation. Man in motion is Woodward. Back to pass is Howell looking down the right side. He's looking for Keokum. Keokum's open, but it's intercepted by Central. And back to make that interception is Garrett Williams as the ball was thrown just a little short. If he'd had it out in front of him, there's no way that he would have intercepted that. But Central takes over after one play. And they'll be 1st and 10 from their own just short of the 30. Just short of the 30, calling it to 29. It'll be 1st and 10. Ginnebacher, the quarterback for Central. Looks like we get double wing formation into the ball game. And it's Williams, it's Garrett around the right side. He gets loose. He's going to get the 1st down and more. And he's out to the 36-yard line. So that's going to be a 7-yard gain. 7-yard gain for Williams on that play. And so it'll be 1st and 10 Central. 1st and 10 for the Central Panthers. Man in motion is Garrett. All handed off to Lemansky. He's got running room around the right side. He's got a 1st down and more. 12 yards on the play. 12 yards and more on the play. 6:07 left here in 3rd quarter action. Brown County leading 20-8. Central has the ball now on the Brown County 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Double wing formation. Lemansky, the fullback, Handed off to him. He's got running room. He's going to get 10 yards and finally tackled by a group of Brown County tacklers. We're going to give him 10 on that play. Okay. Gavin Graves in for, I believe, Dominic Williams. Graves, again, a freshman, 5'7", 135. So we've got Graves and Dominic Williams in. And Riley at the fullback position. Ginnebacher under center. Man in motion is Graves, but it's given to Riley up the middle, I believe. And he's going to get about 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for Central. Ball now moved up to the 31-yard line. 2nd and 6. For the Central Panthers. Brown County needs a fumble here, needs to get the ball back, play some defense, keep Central from scoring. Double wing formation. Williams boys in the backfield. Handed off to Riley up the middle, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and I think there's going to be a holding penalty there as he met Marcus Perry and Riley Roan and a couple of other people there. For Brown County. Nice job of penetration, Chuck, by the Brown County line there. So that's going to be a holding penalty, and that's going to dump it back 10 yards. And it'll be second down and about 6 from the Brown County 41-yard line.
2nd and 16.
2nd and 16, yeah, excuse me. I was looking at what was past it. Yeah, 2nd and 16. You're right. Double Dominic around the left side. He cuts it back toward the tackle position. Finally brought down in there by Linover and Boylan, but not before he gains about 3 yards on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 from the 38. Big down here, Chuck, for Brown County. They need to stop this and make it 4th down. And I would have guessed Central will go for it down in this territory. And so they're going to have to stop him twice. Ginnebacher under center, double wing formation. And quarterback bootleg around the right side. He's got 3, he's got 10, he's got the first down. He's going to get about 16 yards on that play. He needed 13 for the first down, got about 3 more. 16-yard gain for the quarterback, Ginnebacher, on just a naked bootleg around the right side there. And so it'll bring up 1st and 10 for Central. The ends needed to stay home, and the linebacker stayed home. They went with the flow, and that got them in trouble. Lemansky back in at the fullback position. You've got Garrett Williams and Dominic at your halfback positions. Ginnebacher under center. Man in motion is Dominic, but it's given to Lemansky up the middle, and they're not going to give anything to him. Linover's got him tied up. That's one of the jerseys I see there. And Marcus Perry. And so a good stop, loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Second and 12 for Central. Lemansky still at the fullback position. Dominic and Garrett Williams in the backfield. Garrett in motion, given to. Nope, it's going to be a quarterback pass. Throws downfield. He's going to get about, I'm going to call it 6 yards on that play. Ginnebacher pass play, and I didn't see who he threw that to. 80. And so that was Carter Eiler, a freshman, that caught that football. And so we're going to give him about 7 yards on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Central. Ball down to the Brown County 17-yard line. 2:33 left here in the 3rd quarter. Ginnebacher under center. Man in motion was Dominic. Rolls to the right. That's Ginnebacher. He's going for the first down marker. He's going to get it plus about 1. Nope. They're saying he went out of bounds. He may be just short of the first down. We'll see what the marker says here. And they said first down. So he got what they needed there. What do you need, about 3 yards on that?
I think so.
Yep. 1st and 10. Now the ball is on the 17-yard line and a timeout on the field. With that, 2:22 left here in the third quarter. It's Brown County 20 and Central 8. We'll be back after these messages.
Helena of Mount Sterling is a proud sponsor of this broadcast of Brown County Hornet Sports. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, contact Matt Held and the professionals at Helena. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-653-0465. That's 217-653-0465 for Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held.
Hey, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty, Brown County's premier residential and commercial real estate brokerage. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or rent, we would love to work with you. You can check us out on the internet at www.lgradyrealty.com, find us on Facebook, or call or text me personally anytime at 217-491-0812. L. Grady Realty, local brokers, local office, local expertise. We are Brown County's leading residential real estate brokerage.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Norcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you on BCHornetsports.com. Ball snapped, and it is dropped. And let's see who ended up with it. And Ginnenbacher falls back on the snap. I always, as a center, want to blame the quarterback. He pulled out too fast. But probably was the center's fault, too.
Yeah.
Those two have to be best buds out there. Double wing formation. Ginnenbacher hands it off to Garrett Williams, and he fumbles the football, and they're going to lose 5 yards on that play, and it's going to be, let's see, 3rd down and 15. 3rd and 15 for Central, and that was a bad break for Central there.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think he ever had the football, hit him in the gut, and then started coming on the ground. And he just got on the football. 3rd and 15. Brown County again needs a stop here to keep Central out of the end zone. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Ginnenbacher under center. Rolling right to pass. And throws the ball to the right side. And there's a flag on the far side away from the play. Intended receiver on that was Carter Eiler again for the Central Panthers. And usually that's a holding call when it's thrown on the backside like that. Let's see what the call is. Holding on Central. And so instead of 4th and 15, or 3rd and 15, it's going to be 3rd and 23. Is that correct? No, it's from the point. I got to get things straight here. There's 15, 20, 25 yards. Yeah, about 3rd and about 25. Ball is clear back to the Brown County 27-yard line. Ginnenbacher back to throw, throwing down the sidelines, and it's intercepted on the sidelines over there by Brown County. Nice run coming back on the interception for Brown County. That was Hayden Howell with the interception. And Brown County is going to take it back just about the Brown County 25-yard line, and Howell is down. With that, Brown County have 1st and 10 with 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. We'll be back after these messages.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
And Hayden Howell comes off the sidelines under his own power, running in fact, so I think he's okay. Just notice that We had noticed Layden Volk had his pads and stuff off. He's got his arm, the left arm, in a sling out there, so I hope that's nothing big and that he'll be ready for Friday night. And back in with the play is Ethan Howell. It'll be 1st and 10, Brown County. And actually, there must have, what was our clip or something on that? Chuck, did you see?
I don't know what it was.
Ball's going clear back to the 15-yard line as we see the 1st and 10 from the 15 for Brown County. Wishbone formation. Ball's given to the second man through. That's going to be Woodward. Woodward's got some running room. He's got one man to beat. Straight arms. Stands up. Keeps going at the 40, the 45. And finally out of bounds. They're saying out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And that is a 30-yard gain by Brody Woodward on the play. Nice running again by Woodward, Chuck.
Yes, it was, and the penalty was a block in the back.
Okay. All right. Thanks for finding that out. Brown County comes to the line, 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Wishbone formation again. Ball given to the second man through. That's going to be Cole Beheimer. I saw a clean uniform in there, and that's going to cost him 5 yards on the illegal procedure. And so it'll be 1st and 15. 1st and 15. Riley Roan coming back in the ball game. Coming out is Logan Wilson for the line. Line's done a good job up there for Brown County tonight. Their main Achilles heel tonight has been fumbles. Wishbone formation. Keokum and Woodward, or Keokum and Beheimer back there. Straight ahead, it's the fullback Linover, and he is met head on by a Central Panther. And let's see, head on by Hayden Welty, the defensive lineman, 6'3", 250 sophomore.
Big boy.
And he looks every bit of that. And so it'll be 2nd down and 15 for Brown County from their own 39-yard line. They're going to wait for this quarter to run down. At the end of 3 quarters, it's Brown County 20 and Central Panthers 18 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We'll be back with junior varsity football after these messages.
Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy carries a wide variety of home medical and durable medical equipment in their normal inventory. If you need something not in inventory, Moreland and Devitt has equipment available in their catalog that can be delivered to the store by the next day with no special fees or shipping charges. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy is family owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location located inside IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Renee's Place is the place where people meet in Mount Sterling. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 5:30 to 2 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 5:30 to 8, and Sunday, 8 to 2. Renee's Place, 220 East Main Street. Call 773.
As we get ready to come back for action,
9000.
Steve Surratt and Chuck Northcutt. I have trouble saying that, Chuck. Chuck Northcutt and Marshall Gallagher on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports and more. And it'll be Brown County's ball. Start of the 4th quarter. They lead 20-8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Howell under center. Wishbone formation given to the second man through. That's Keokum. Nice straight arm. He's across the 40 and down to the Brown County 40, just short of the 44-yard line. We're going to give him a gain of 5 on the play. Gain of 5 on the play. And so it'll be 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Humid night for football. I would imagine some of these kids are going to lose a few pounds tonight. Howell under center. Wishbone formation. Second man through. That is Keokum. He's across the 50, the 45, and going to be down to the Central 42-yard line. 6 and 8 is 14, so 14 yards on the play for Keokum. Riley Roan coming out as they're trying to spell them linemen. Run the play in. Wishbone formation for Brown County. Howell under center. Second man through. Keokum again. He's across the 40, down, backing his way across the 35. They're going to mark him just across the 35, and that's going to be a 7-yard gain. And so it's going to be third down. And 3, or second and 3, I guess. Second and 3. Second and 3. Beheimer comes out of the ball game. Into the ball game comes Ethan. Well, Ethan Laney is already in at the end. Be Keokum and Woodward and Linover. Ball handed to Linover straight up the. No, that is Quinn Saxer, not Linover. I saw the 1. And Saxer's going to get out to the 30-yard line. 5-yard gain for Saxer on that. That's going to be a first down for Brown County. It'll be 1st and 10 as they mark it at the 31 for Brown County. Quinn Saxer having a nice night there. What's he up to yardage-wise, Chuck?
He's sitting at 62 right now.
New center for Brown County. Nathan Tracy, it looks like, at the center position. Ball handed to Quinn Saxer. He's at the 25 and tripped up at the 24 to the 23. 8-yard gain for Saxer. That's going to be second and a long 2. Second and a long 2 with 7:55 left here in fourth quarter action. And Brown County's doing what they need to do, burn the clock.
Yep.
Burn the clock and burn time off the clock. Wishbone again. In the backfield, Hayden Howell back there. Given to Keokum. He's cutting back across the grain. He's going to get across the, or get to the 20. And that's going to be about a 3-yard gain with 7:34 left here in the fourth quarter. Nice little breeze coming through. Now starting to cool down a little bit. I cannot wait for fall. I'm ready for fall. How about you, Marshall? You ready for fall? Or do you like summer? And I was wrong in who's centering the ball. It's Tate McCaskill. Sorry about that. Tate McCaskill. Wishbone formation. Quick pitch on the outside to Howell. Hayden Howell, and he's going to get across the 15 and down to, let's see if they do the 14. It is the 14. 6-yard gain. Be 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Riley Roan comes back in. Out comes Mason Henry. Keeping them hydrated, keeping them in and out of the ball game. Quinn Saxer at the fullback position. Hayden Howell at the halfback. Keokum back there. Wishbone formation. Snap. Given to Saxer. He's going to back his way and get down to, I'm going to say the 11-yard line. We're going to give him 3 on that. He backed his way into a 3-yard gain there, Chuck.
Yeah, he did. Last couple carries he's had, he's done that.
So Linover's going to come back in for Saxer. 3rd and a yard. Hayden Howell back there. Linover at fullback. Ezra Keokum, the other one. Single wing formation. Nope, they're going to go to the wishbone. Ball to Linover up the middle. He's got good yardage. He's going to get the 5 and scamper in for a touchdown. 11-yard touchdown for Linover on the play. Briar Linover, touchdown. 11-yard touchdown for Briar Linover, and that's got to bring his confidence back up after the fumbles early in the ball game. Brown County now 26 and Central 8 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. How long was that drive, Chuck?
4.5 minutes. 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
Wishbone formation, going to give it to him again for the 2-point conversion, untouched into the end zone. And with that, it is Brown County 28 and Central 8. We'll be back after these messages.
Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Stacey Rat, Chuck Norcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you. JV football on a Monday night. Brown County versus Central on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. 5:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County leading 28-8 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Central 2 men back. That is Lemansky back there, and it looks like Garrett Williams. Nope, yep, that's who it is. Short kick. One of the up men gets it. It's Keaton Dickhoot. And Central will take over first and 10. First and 10 from their own 40. They're going to mark it at the 46, I believe. No, 45. First and 10 from their own 45, 5:44 left on the Cass Communication clock here in the fourth quarter. Into the ball game for Brown County. Trying to get some names in here. Caden Sarles into the ball game. Split to the right-hand side. That's Josh Alford. Ball given up the middle. And that's going to get about 2 yards on that play. That was Riley on that carry. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8. 5:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Ryan Mason comes off for a break. Riley Roan on the sidelines for a break. Double wing formation for Central. That'll be Dominic and Garrett Williams in the wings. Dominic in motion. Given to him around the left side. It's strung out, but he can't make a tackle. Boylan comes up and makes a good tackle after, I'm going to call it 4-yard gain, and it's going to be 3rd and a long 4. 3rd and a long 4 with 4:48 left on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. And Blakely almost had him in the backfield there, just couldn't get turned fast enough. And so in Central and Brown County territory, now at the Brown County 49, 3rd and 4. Ginnenbacher, the quarterback for Central. Williams are the wings. Riley at the fullback. Ginnenbacher at quarterback. Man in motion is Garrett. Handed off to Riley on the right side. He's going to get out to the 45. He's going to get a 4-yard gain, and they're going to call that a first down, I'll bet you. Let's see what they do. Going to put the point right on the marker. Just shy of the first down. It's about 6 inches short. So it'll be 4th down in less than a yard. Ginnenbacher back in with the play. Brown County with looks like still a 6-man front, 6-2-3 defense. Williams in the wings. Riley at the fullback, double wing formation. Ginnenbacher under center. He's going to bootleg it around the left side, and I see a flag. He's fighting for the first down. He'll get the first down, but I think there's going to be a holding penalty on the play, and we're going to do the play over, and it's going to be deeper back. Let's see what the flag is about. Originally, he would have got the first down, but with the holding call, that's going to kick it back. Into the ball game for Brown County. Layden Lucky coming out. I didn't see who was coming out, whether that was Blakely coming out or not.
Yeah, Blakely came out. Stinson's already out.
Holding penalty against the Panthers.
That'll set them back, and so instead of 4th and inches, it's going to be 4th and 10. 4th and 10 for Central. 3:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County up by 20, 28-8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Brown County offenses look good. The defenses look good tonight. Held Central to just one touchdown and an extra point early in the first quarter.
Our defense has hung tough. They've been real tough.
Double wing formation. Back to throws. Ginnenbacher. He's being pressured. He's on the right-hand side. He tucked the ball. He's coming back up front. He's going to be short of the first down and short of the 50.
Over.
And so he got about 5 yards on that play. And should be 1st and 10. Brown County takes over 1st and 10 with the ball on the Central side of the 50-yard line. 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Starting to cool down, starting to be a nice evening here for football. And so Brown County will get the ball. They just need to hold it for about 3 minutes. Riley Roan coming back in the ball game. Also coming into the ball game will be Gavin Montgomery checking into the ball game. Still at quarterback is Ethan Howell. Center for Brown County is Tate McCaskill, brings him to the line. Single wing, double wing formation. Man in motion's Woodward given to Quinn Saxer up the middle, and he's fighting for every yard, folks. And every yard that time is going to be a 7-yard gain. 7 yards for Quinn Saxer on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 for Brown County.
Down, 3 yards to go.
Bringing the play in for Brown County. Austin Douglas coming in. And Ethan Laney coming out. Try to get some of these kids' names in so that moms and dads can see that they're playing. Also in the ball game is Austin Douglas. Wishbone formation, Saxer in the fullback position. It's given to Saxer around the left-hand side. He's at the 40, bounces off of people, and gets thrown out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play for Quinn Saxer. So what's he up to, 80 yards?
86 yards.
Needs 14 yards to have a 100-yard game, and he didn't even play any in the first quarter. I don't think, did he even play till... Well, he was in at halftime with 40 yards.
He had 2 carries in the first half. One with, 2 carries for 40 yards the first half.
Wishbone formation. Handed off to him up the middle again. As he just keeps the legs moving, he's going to get down to the 32-yard line. And I'm going to give him about another 5 on that. It'll be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5, and Saxer is just doing a great job here.
Yeah, he is.
I'm surprised this late we haven't seen Colby Wart come in at quarterback a little bit like we did down at Pleasant Hill. Colby's got his pads off. Okay, looks like Colby's got his pads off. Okay, so he's not playing anymore. And let's see what's going on here. One minute and 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Brown County. Wishbone formation. Saxer's still in there. Hayden Howell in the ball game. Ball given to Hayden Howell around the right-hand side. He's going to fight forward. He's going to get the first down. They're going to give him about 6 yards on that play. He's going to get down to the 26. 6-yard gain, 20 down to the 26. 1st and 10 Brown County. And Brown County ought to be able to run the clock out at this point right here, Chuck.
Yeah.
At the 25-second clock, 4 of those is a minute, so you could just let it run down. This is where your quarterbacks learn how to use that clock, but we're not doing that. Given to the third man through, and that's Cole Beheimer. He's going to cut loose. He's at the 10. He's going to get knocked out at about I'm going to say down to what, about the 4? Nope. They're going to put it at the, they put that at the 1-yard line. First and goal from the 1, and what was it? The ball was on the 25. Is that a 21-yard gain? Wow.
24, wouldn't it be if it was on?
Yeah, 24. You're right. 24-yard gain on that for Beheimer. He is quick.
Yeah, he is.
Ball given on the right side in for, that'll be Layden Volk in for the touchdown on the 1-yard touchdown play. As everybody's getting in on the action now. And so with that, Cass Communication scoreboard reads Brown County 34 and Central 8. 34-8. And so in for the 2-point conversion is Brown County. Still in there's Layden Volk, Beheimer in there, Quinn Saxer. We got an all-freshman backfield except for the quarterback. Howell under center. Gives it to Layden Volk. He's going to shoot around the outside. He's got running room. He's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. Nice run by Layden Volk, making it 36-8. 36-8, Brown County leading Central with just 34 seconds left. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400. The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, has been serving the Brown County and surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices, and dignity given to each and every family that they serve in their time of need. For more information, call Hendricker Funeral Home at 773-3362 or on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Norcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you on the broadcast. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County leading 36-8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Colin Boylan will be kicking the ball off for Brown County. And he's been kind of squibbing it, so I don't look for anything different here. Do you, Chuck?
No. He's had 1 or 2 good kicks.
He kicked it deep this time. Lemansky back there. They faked the reverse. He's still on his feet at the 25, the 30, the 35, 44, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. And that's going to be an 80-yard return by Lemansky for Central. And puts Central on the board. 14 points, 36-14. Only took 14 seconds off the clock as we're down to 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter in this football game. Stay tuned afterwards for the Casting Lumber postgame show, and we'll give the player of the game, brought to you tonight by A Rustic Garden. We want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us out with the broadcast and making things possible. And so with that, 36-14, 80-yard return there. I think we had a lot of new guys on the return team that time. Man in motion, ball is fumbled. Snap from center. We're going to do it all over, only it's going to be... No, excuse me. That is the two-point conversion missed. And so with 20 seconds left, it's Brown County 36 and Central 14. We'll be back after these messages.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Northcutt, and Marshall Gallagher back with you. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County leading Central 36-14. Central just did an 80-yard kick return for a touchdown. I would look for even an onside kick here, Chuck, just for them to work on some things.
Yeah.
And they don't. They kick it squib. It's going to be taken by the up man by Brown County. That's Keokum. He took it at about the 30-yard line. He's going to get it out to the 37 or 38-yard line. First and 10 for Brown County with just 15 seconds left. And all they'll have to do is run one play, Chuck, and take a knee.
They can take a knee.
Little Mr. Beheimer out on the field. He got the fist pump as he went out to get the tee. I think that's what they did with him. My biggest memory of him is Winchester tournament. They got him on film doing Baby Shark dance out there. 15 seconds left. Wishbone formation. Brown County will take it and take a knee. And with that, that's going to be it for in the ball game. Brown County wins the football game 36-14 over Central in JV football action. We'll have homecoming for you on Friday with the Brown County and Beardstown game. We'll be on the air at about 6:30 for pregame with the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll be back with the Casting Lumber postgame show. Hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store can help you start or finish any job, inside, outside, big or small. Stop by and see how they can help you get the job done, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611.
Mount Sterling Implement Company takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjusted gangplank, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seedbed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mount Sterling Implement at 773-2216 in Mount Sterling, Illinois today to see what Turbo Max can do for you. Mount Sterling Implement and Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
Western Illinois FCA offers many opportunities to show Jesus Christ to the coaches, teachers, and athletes in our area. This is Jack Hall, along with Todd Sweatman, our director, and Julie Ross from the Quincy area. I am an area ambassador for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and we would like to show you how you can start a small group huddle at your school on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Just give us a call at 217-473-5151 or 217-370-2008, or go to Western ILFCA for more information. That's westernilfca.org for more information. Our next home team banquet will be on September 22nd at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday at Hamilton's Catering in Jacksonville. Go to westernilfca.org for more information. Isaac Bruce from the Rams will be our speaker. Join us for FCA of Western Illinois. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
Just like that, the kids are back in school, the summer's over, and we're back to doing homework in the evenings with our wonderful children. Nothing makes this scenario more magical than having a reliable internet connection to get all the homework complete, followed by everyone off to baths and bed. So after that dream is over and the kids are finally doing their homework, make sure you have a strong internet connection. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799.
At Prairieland FS, we don't push products, we push limits. And our crop specialists are your connection to 4 of the must-trust brands in ag: FS Envision, FS High Soy, DeKalb, and Asgrow. They're also trained experts who can help you choose the perfect seed for your soil, budget, and growing conditions. Add it all up, and you have access to a partner who can help you achieve bigger yields than ever. Contact your Prairieland FS crop specialist today to ensure you have the best seed portfolio for your operation. Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Steve Surratt, Chuck Northcutt, and Marshall Gallagher tonight on the video. Did a great job his first time out there. We're going to use him again. Need youngsters. He's a 6th grader. If you want to start in broadcasting, we can find a way for you to start doing stats or doing the video for us. We try to do as many games as we possibly can. The more people have, the more games we can do, Chuck.
Yeah.
And so with that, why don't you give us, it's time for the Casting Lumber post-game show. Hometown family-owned, 45 years they've been supporting hometown schools and families. Route 99 South Mount Sterling, 773-2611. Go ahead, Chuck.
All right, I'll just go ahead and give a quick rundown on Camp Point's side. They had a total of 14 points on the night. 178 yards rushing, 7 yards passing for a total of 185 yards. They had control of the ball for 20 minutes and 6 seconds. They had 7 first downs, and there were 4 penalties for 35 yards.
All right.
On the Brown County side, of course, we had 36 points. We're winning in this effort tonight. Rushing, I had Saxer, 9 carries for 91 yards. Woodward had 9 carries for 93 yards and 2 touchdowns. Lenover had 9 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Howell was 2 for 6 in passing for 44 yards. He did have 1 interception. Both of the completed passes were caught by Keokum for 44 yards. We were 5 penalties for 35 yards, 14 first downs. We had a very effective offense tonight. 279 yards total rushing, 44 yards passing for a total of 323 yards.
Wow. And so this has been the post-game show. Casting Lumber Company sponsors that. Tonight, the sponsor of the player of the game is A Rustic Garden. Check them out at arusticgarden.com. And, Chuck, I don't think the Brown County one can be anybody but Quinn Saxer with 91 yards for the freshman out in about part of a quarter and a half out of him.
Yeah, he only had 2 carries in the first half, and he had 40 yards then, and then he really opened up in the second half.
We're really impressed with him as a back. And then who are we going to give it to on the Central side of the ball? One of the Williams boys? It'd
almost have to be one of the Williams boys. I would say Dominic Williams. He had 9 carries, 42 yards, and Riley had 10 carries for 32. So.
Okay. All right, Dominic Williams for the Central Panthers. This has been a BC Hornet Sports production. And Chuck, thanks for helping us out again tonight. We're going to have varsity football, and we'll see who's going to work that with us. And for Steve Surratt, Chuck Northcutt, and Marshall Gallagher, this has been BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.
Everybody have a wonderful night.
You've been listening to a broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's sponsors included All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Country Financial representatives Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Dear Wester Grain, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank, Griggsville, Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Casting Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, L. Grady Realty, Main Street Repair, Mount Sterling Implement, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt, Prairie Land FS, The Ray Insurance Agency, Renee's Place, A Rustic Garden, Scranton Heating and Cooling, and York Tire. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.